TC Kids, welcome to our Bible lesson for today. Today's Bible lesson is on the armor of God. This is going to be a pretty exciting lesson. I think you're going to like the props a little bit. So, the armor of God is found in the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verses 10 through 19. And these pieces of armor are what we need to put in our lives so that we can show the world that we are committed to following Jesus and honoring Him. Let's check out this story.
Be strong. God is strong, and He will give you strength. Paul wrote these words in a letter to the church at Ephesus. Paul was in prison in Rome, and he knew being a Christian was not an easy life. In fact, it is like a battle. The battle is difficult, and it is not a battle against other people. The battle is against evil. Paul told believers how to fight. Put on the full armor of God, he said. It will help you stand up against the devil, who is trying to trick you. Put on God's armor and be ready. Paul said that God gives us what we need to stand strong against evil. Evil is strong, but God is stronger. He explained what God's armor is. Paul said, truth is like a belt around your waist. We know what is true because God has told us about Himself in His Word. Paul said, righteousness is like armor on your chest. God gives us righteousness when we trust in Jesus. Jesus takes away our sin and makes us right with God. Paul said, be ready with the gospel like sandals on your feet. What God has done for us in Jesus is good news. We must always be ready to tell others the gospel. Paul said, no matter where you go, take faith, which is like a shield. It will help protect you from the evil one's attacks. The devil wants us to doubt God or believe what is not true. God gives us faith to help us trust in Him. Paul said, salvation is like your helmet, and God's word is like your sword. A helmet protects your head. We should remember that God has saved us. God has also given us His word, the Bible. The Bible tells us what is true. Jesus defeated Satan when He died on the cross and rose again. Then Paul said, pray, don't give up praying for God's people. Pray for me too. Pray that God will help me be bold when I share the good news about Jesus Christ.